I'm Sherry.
And I'm Keith with Motorcycle Den, and today we will be taking you on our trip to Breaks Interstate Park in Virginia.
The morning started out a little foggy, a little chilly, nothing bad for mid-September. Finally, we got to Raritan, had to stop because I was wiggling on a bike. I had to pee bad.
And 73 runs right through Raritan. We followed that down to Portsmouth, where we crossed the river into Kentucky.
Stop and see the murals in Portsmouth. They're nice along the river.
Oh, definitely worth the stop. Once we crossed the river, we were on Route 23.
Little congested.
Yeah, we made it through it okay. We didn't have any issues. A little more highway than what we usually take, but it was nice.
Got to make up some time.
And here you'll see this great little gas station. I tell you, it's a pretty neat building. It's in Louisa, Kentucky.
And it has a phone booth.
Yeah, and you don't see that very often, that's for sure.
And it had guitars set up around, too.
We didn't get to go inside, but the outside is definitely something to see. And we did stop for a lunch break. And after lunch, we wound up getting on Route 3, where we started heading south.
It started getting pretty there, more so than what we had seen so far, with the trees and the rocks, and it was very nice. Starting to see some hills.
Yeah, Route 3, I tell you, it is one road you don't want to miss. If you're ever in the area of eastern and southern Kentucky, look up Route 3. You won't regret it. I tell you, and further south you go, you can start seeing the hills get bigger.
Turn into mountains.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. Right after that, we turned on Route 302.
We went to see Dewey Lake. It was beautiful.
Dewey Lake is in Jenny Wiley State Park. They really take great care of it.
Lawn was mowed well, weeds were down, great playgrounds. The lake was just really, really pretty.
Yeah, I tell you what, that's another place. We've never actually spent time there, but if you're in the area, I would check it out, especially with family. Looks like they really, really do take well care of it.
And it's right on the main road. You don't have to go back, real far to get to it. It's a real side, just kind of pop off. There's the picnic areas and stuff. You let your kids kind of run a little bit, burn some energy.
You see the lake. It just sits down in between the mountains and stuff. It's a beautiful setting. And
except for that rusted guardrail that ruined the picture.
Well, I liked it myself, but to each their own. And that Route 302 is just fabulous. I tell you, it runs right along the lake. It's definitely worth going. It wasn't on our main route, but we decided to take it as a little side trip, and it is worth it.
And there were some boats on the lake as well.
Yeah. And then after that, we wound up getting on 80, where we started getting closer to Breaks Interstate Park.
Yay, we entered Virginia.
The first overlook, you don't want to miss it. As you can see here, it's gorgeous.
Lots of steps.
Yeah.
It was worth it, but you're breathing a little heavy by the time you get up there if you're a little fluffy.
Yeah, it's definitely some steps to go back up. But as you can see, we're getting back on 80 after leaving there, and we're ready to hit some of these curves. And let me tell you, they are fantastic.
A little bit of rock ledges hanging over the road. It was really pretty.
Yes, it's awesome.
Up and down.
It's not great if you're in a car, but for a motorcycle, it's definitely a road you love to be on. Then as you go a little further, you kind of curve around the backside of the park, and where the entrance is, well, I call it the backside. It's actually the Virginia side, and that's where the entrance to Breaks is.
Pass it. Don't stop there just yet.
Yeah, because there's an overlook just down on your right. I'm sorry about the picture, guys. It's the only one we got of the overlook.
It's a good selfie.
Yeah.
We all have our glasses
Depends on who the self is. But anyways, the view is fabulous. You don't want to miss it.
It's worth it. This is entering into Breaks.
Now, yeah, there's a booth there where you usually have to pay a small fee to get in. Fortunately, when we got there, no one was in the booth.
It was in the evening, so I think we missed their scheduled stop.
Yeah, so here you go. Here's an overlook, and that's just gorgeous from the park.
Perfect timing with the sunset.
Yeah, we did get there later in the evening, the sun going down, and it was just beautiful. Here's our room. We stayed at Catawba Lodge. room 130 and 129. Two best rooms
Perfect
in the
room.
lodge.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great view off of the balcony.
Now
This is breakfast.
the next morning, yeah, we stopped for breakfast at the Gold Ring Diner.
It looks like a dive on the outside, but the inside's really nice. Clean.
It's in Elkhorn City, and it's on Route 197.
In Kentucky.
I was amazed. The food was great. The service was great. And
Very nice people.
Like Sherry mentioned, the place was really kept clean on the inside. I definitely recommend it. And
it was cheap.
Yeah. We continued on Route 197.
Till we met this guy.
Yeah. There was a guy trying to flag us down, and
with the wide load sign.
I didn't pay any attention to him. I just kept on going. He's yelling at us. Hey. So finally I get to this guy, and I realize why he's yelling at us. So we stopped at the edge of the road. He barely squeezed by us, but there was room. So we continued on 197, and we wind up having lunch at Hardee's.
It was time to eat again. Yeah. We like to eat on the trips.
Hey, you definitely got to keep that tank full. So after that, we continued on, I think, 119 for a little bit, and then we jumped on Route 15, started heading back up north. And this is pretty much the scenery there. It's wide open. A lot of times there's 4 lanes, and you can see for yourself. It's a nice road. But the 746 was the next one. And let me tell you, it's a beautiful road, as you can see here.
You may want to stop and pee before you get on this road, because once you're on it, there's nothing.
Yeah, you're out in the middle of nowhere, that's for sure.
It's pretty, but if you got to pee, you're up a hill.
Well, and then, as you can see, we're coming across this little bridge in the road. There's so much scenery on this road, and it's different types. So whatever type you like, you're going to get some on this road. A lot of curves.
Major curve.
Yes.
Like a U curve.
A lot of curves. Some of them very tight. A lot of elevation changes. So you need to stay alert while you're on this road.
Or close your eyes and then you won't see the curve.
Yeah. If you're the passenger. That's for sure. You don't want to do it if you're driving. Well, Sherry's the passenger, by the way. So you're getting a perspective from both.
You could have let him believe I wrote it.
Oh, well, I could have. But, here we're on Route 1274. This is another very scenic road, as you can see here.
A lot looser, more sweepers instead of the tight curves. I like this one better. The scenery was better on the other road, but this one has a lighter curves.
And it does have some good scenery on this road. I would definitely recommend it. It depends on the type of road you like. But you can see part of Cave Run Lake. Yeah, Cave Run Lake. You get to see bits and pieces of it. And so then we started heading up toward Moorhead, through Maysville.
Heading north.
Yeah, back home into Ohio. I tell you,
this is crossing the Ohio River.
It was a great trip.
We went and got an ice cream when we went into Aberdeen.
Yep, a Dairy Queen.
Mm-hmm.
We loved it, and we want to thank you for watching. And if you like what you've seen, please subscribe below.
Bye.